Guys, get my 6 as always, and as you watch, make sure to listen as well. I'm being followed by something, and it's not the thunder from the storm rolling in behind me. I'm heading up into the Bigfoot Sasquatch lair, potentially the Bigfoot Sasquatch lair, and I fully intend to record my expedition, but we're not going to go any further and do any more Bigfoot Sasquatch videos until we address this issue, okay? Keep watching. So I'm going to make this quick. I don't want to take up a lot of your time. It seems as if some people I'm being flanked. That knock did not come from the same area as the other knocks. Okay, so it seems as if some people take issue to me potentially making videos about things that may or may not be real. In between the time I'm making real videos about things that may or may not be real. Okay? She's right here. She's trying to tell us something. Guys, we've got a lot of activity back here in the woods today. I need to get out here. I need to be looking and searching and seeking and finding. Listen, I'm a busy guy, okay? We're all busy. Everybody's time is important. I'll tell you, between writing 3,000 words a day, exercising regularly, all the homesteading stuff I'm doing, taking my family hiking, mountain biking, kayaking, fishing, I wish I didn't have to sleep, but unfortunately I do get tired at times, and so I do get 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night. But I stay super busy. Time management is very key to me. I structure my day from the time I wake up, as the sun is coming up in the summer, a couple of hours before daylight in the winter, until I go to bed, which is often midnight. This is how much I value my time, and this is how important it is that the things I prioritize are done in order. But guys, about a week ago, I dropped everything I was doing. I dropped everything I had going on to make something happen that I didn't think was going to happen anytime soon. I want to read something to you. All right, we've got something throwing stuff at us now. Guys, I tell you, I gotta make this quick. It's a hot spot up here today. Let me find it. Okay, I'm going to read something, guys. This is from one of our viewers. And this obviously is not their real name, unless if their parents were mean enough to name them TCM. Okay? And I get it. Not everybody wants to be, have all their footsteps on the internet traced, so they'll use initials or whatever. But I want to read something to you. There's a certain part of what I'm going to read to you that made me Okay, go back and timestamp that if you saw that. I felt something cold go by me and it looked like a shadow passed over me. Guys, this is nuts. Another. More knocks. They're more faint, but they're closer. Give me a second. You remember this? This actually works. There are leaves crunching behind me. There are footsteps in close proximity, but I can't see anything other than shadows. If you guys are seeing anything back there, timestamp it. Okay, listen. I told you how busy I stay. Not to be like, hey, look at me. If you were as busy as me, you'd get a lot of stuff done during the... It just got super, super quiet right here. I'm not supposed to be making any more Bigfoot Sasquatch videos until I address this, so let me address it, because I think we're inadvertently, accidentally making a Bigfoot Sasquatch video right now. Okay, it's not a humble brag. Oh, look at me, look at how busy I stay. It's because I want to show you how much this impacted me. What I'm going to read right here, what we're going to address by TCM, who's out in Oregon. Got this comment the other day. It says, and they were talking about reading Bigfoot Sasquatch Files Volume 1, which was released a month ago. Many of you have read that. Thank you for doing that. It is a very humbling experience. It's a very humbling experience to have people actually take the time to read what you write when you put so much of yourself and so much of your time into it. Okay, here we go. This was a comment on a video. I can't remember which one, but it says, another great video. Now, back to reading Kevin's book. It is my second book by him, and it is a great book. Kevin's humor is wonderful. He's an amazing storyteller, and I would definitely recommend reading it. I was so excited to read it that after I had ordered the book, I also ordered the PDF too. Great job, Kevin. I have 3 more books on order by Kevin. I'm very excited to get them and dive in. Actually, I have 6 books coming, so I can give one of each away to a friend that needs some cheering up. I laughed and cried. Make sure I'm not skipping a line. Yeah, here we go. I've laughed and cried. Amazing read. Here's the part that stuck out. I just heard a howl. Go back and listen with earbuds. Here's the part that a week ago made me drop all that stuff I do and do one thing exclusively that I'm getting ready to tell you about. It says, I used to read all the time, but I kind of lost interest over 3 years ago. Well, thanks to Kevin, I'm a reader again, and I'm loving every minute of it. Okay, I've rambled on long enough. That's not possible, in my humble opinion. I hope you all have a wonderful day. The sun is out here in Seaside, Oregon, and I'm going to read on the beach. P.S. I'm reading The Isle of Capri now, my second book by Kevin. You guys think our PBS are interesting, but it's nothing compared to the Philippines ones. Isle of Capri. Capri being the Filipino version of the North American Bigfoot Sasquatch. You know what, guys? I'm as guilty as something as most of us, as most human beings, and that is that when I set out to do the things I do during the day, it is all about me, me, me. My exercise, my activities, my gardens, my family, my this, my that. But to read that somebody who used to love reading but stopped, hasn't read for 3 years, but then picked up Bigfoot Sasquatch Files Volume 1 because they like the show, they watch the videos. I thank you, TCM, I appreciate that. But to see the impact that had, that it got this person back into reading, and now they've gotten, I can think back, I can remember getting back into running after not having run for a couple of years because the doctors, after I came home from Iraq, told me I'd never be able to run without pain again. The mistake I made was that I listened to them, and it turned out to be a self-fulfilling prophecy for a number of years. But I ran 4 miles this morning, and I'm going hiking now. Folks, the message here is, and this isn't, look what I did to motivate someone. We can all, with small things, do something that motivates other people in a big way. And we never know where our influence is going to end. We just never know. I mentioned I run 3 or 4 miles every morning. A few days ago, I was out running on an old gravel road, and I heard footsteps coming up behind me. This guy, almost my age, and I'm pushing 50. This guy was probably 40. Comes up, pulls up alongside me like I'm standing still. He says he's new in the area, asked me where the road goes. I told him it did a loop that's about an 8-mile loop. He said, great, I'm trying to get in 10 miles today. and he took off at what looked like a sprint to me. You know, this guy, he's obviously very much into his running. He may have been, who knows, a professional marathon runner in his youth, but he's still very fit. But his simple act of showing me what he was doing at his age, was just a few years younger than me, inspired me that day, instead of running for 20 or 25 minutes, to run for 30 minutes. And that's the longest I'd run in 2 months. So that's an example of how that complete stranger, with one little subtle act of accomplishment, motivated me to do more than I'd been doing. So TCM, when I got that comment there last week, I knew that with about another 20 hours of effort, I could have volume 2 ready. But I was putting it off because I'm working on a 7-year anthology, and I'm trying to meet a deadline by mid-September to get this thing out, plus go hiking, fishing, kayaking, mountain biking, gardening, homesteading, all these other things. I dropped it all. I put the anthology to the side, and I wrapped up Bigfoot Sasquatch Files Volume 2. It is now available on Amazon in both ebook and at the same time print, because so many of you out there watching said, oh, I wish this book was available in print, I'd get a copy. I've been working in social media for 10 years, and I've seen people say that to where they had to have been blue in the face from saying it but not meaning it, to the point to where I stopped making my books available in print copy because I would and no one would buy them. And I thought, well, this is a different group. These people here on our YouTube channel, they seem a heck of a lot more sincere than the folks on other social media platforms we've worked on. So I made it available in print. It's out selling the ebook version. I've never seen that, and I've written about a dozen books. I've never seen any book I've ever written outsell in print the e-copy, the Kindle version. It amazed me. So this time we had the print copy made available immediately. It's available now, just like the Kindle e-copy. So I'm going to say thank you to everybody, and I especially want to say thank you to TCM out there in sunny Oregon. They're listening. I know you're saying, where'd all that activity go? It got quiet, everything got calm, what happened? They're listening. They're always listening. Bigfoot Sasquatch always has my 6. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way, and now it's moving onward and upward from here. So I'm going to put the link to my Amazon authors page, which will have, of course, the new book, Bigfoot Sasquatch Files Volume 2. They're in it on that page, print or ebook. There's a bit of a delay as of this recording for the cover image of the ebook, but it's there. It just takes sometimes 48 hours for Amazon Publishing to catch up to it. But it's there. Everything's ready to go. Print, I think it said, ships within 3 days. So you guys have fun reading while I continue on my way into the lair. I'm taking the cameras with me. We're going to see what we get. There will definitely be more Bigfoot Sasquatch videos coming now that this has been addressed. I hear footsteps. I'm going to follow them. I almost forgot my sleeping bag.